Hello everybody, this is Mahmoud Brash from MT. Welcome to the, let us say, lesson number 2 and how to view submittal packages and submittals from the PCM system. We need to go to Riyadh project, open the submittal items folder. You will find submittal package, 2 modules, submittal package and submittal item. When you are going to submittal package, it will show you the layout of the submittals packages which are available and submitted by the contractor. Of course, as you see, it is a blank or a layout which have many properties which you don't need them as an engineer. So we make the layouts here. You can choose one of these layouts. As you see, we have numbers and words, and we have many layouts. So we need to use, for example, 204 DCC MT. When you find the DCC MT, that the DCC section has created this layout. When you find PCO MT, those are created by the PCO department. Of course, you will find many layouts in future for many uses. So let us go to the pending packages. It will open now. Of course, if you find a delay in responding, this is because ABV or contractor are uploading their documents and closing their backlog. Here in this layout, in the red one, you will find the last edited by whom, and the ball in court under whom, and the disciplines and the properties of the layouts. So this layout is pending packages as per distributor. You will find another 1203 is pending packages as per the BIC and the departments. Of course, if you find here the name of the person, that means the documents distributed or changed, the bowling court changed by the head of department. So you will find those after under now Abdul Karim, and Abdul Karim is working under this package. You will find Abdul Rahman, you will find Carlo Migliorak, Khader. You will find this BKA, MT BKA, this MT site office, and those are distributed by the DCC department because as explained to you during the presentation, that the documents are distributed. The documents are distributed by DCC to departments, not to employees. If you will find employee name, that means it is distributed by the head of the department. So let us open one of them. This submittal, for example, the submittal package. You will find general information, the status, and bowling court under who now, and the status if it is open, approved as noted, whatever. And you will find the drawings or the submittals which are under this cover. You can go to the submittal itself. You will find the revision and the attachment if they are in DWG or PDF. So let us go back. This is the submittal package. You will find submittal items here and how many one inside this, how many drawing, for example, how many attachment inside this cover sheet. Here you will find many documents. As you see, you will find the cover sheet which submitted by the contractor without a blank one, just it's signed, and without our received stamp. Of course, as I mentioned before in the lesson number 1, that if you find ACK, that means it is acknowledged received. Now you can open this document. You will find our stamp and signed one, when did we receive it and the time mentioned. You can work on this cover sheet. Okay, now if you want to download all these submittals, so you have two options. The first option, you go to each one and download it, which will be difficult for everybody to download and takes time, and maybe you will miss some documents and be difficult for you. So we decided to get all these submittals, the 37 drawings for example, and put them in one zip file which has a big size. You can right click and download this submittal somewhere in your desktop or whatever you want, or your swap folder. Of course, you can open, you can find all the CAD drawings and the PDF drawings and the documents or the files which are supporting the document. Now, one more thing, which if you want to download the list which you like, or this one, or this layout, for example, backlog, whatever you want to download, you go and download current layout. It will be downloaded as Excel sheet in your desktop. You can rename here the name of the file. For example, let us say pending submittals as of today, Jan 9. Then press enter. Now you can go to your desktop and download and view the documents which you want, which you like to work on. Now let us go back. Now one more thing, as you know that we established or created a new layout for withdrawn documents. As you know that the contractor sometimes he wished to withdraw some documents, so we decided to stop deleting these documents and keep the record of withdrawn documents as mentioned. You can see the documents and why and who decided to withdraw the documents. As we mentioned before, that we have submittal package and we have submittal item. Those items, the submittal items, are all the drawings without the cover sheet. So maybe they are 9,000, 10,000, whatever, but they are in this layout. You will find them are separated. one by one. Let us go to the meetings. If you want to view the meetings, you can view them, you can download, you can work on them. You can view the NCR's documents as well, which are closed, which are opened. Let us go back to the submittal package and explain to you the BIC or ball in court. Pending packages. As I mentioned, that the documents or the submittal packages are transferred the bowling court by head of the department or the DCC. If you find the name of the department, that they are distributed by DCC, and if you find a name of a person, you will find the head of department distributed it to this person. How's working on PC on the bowling court? It's very easy. We can go to the edit the document and change bowling court, and this session is only for the head of the department. He can choose and give him the priority or whatever. Of course, our engineers will work on the drawings. So if, as you see, will work on these, this is their responsibility. So he has to see this document and check this drawing, let us say, and check it. If it is okay for him and it is approved, he can take the action, go to the multiple reviewer and edit here and put the status if it is rejected or approved, and save it, close, then go to the second one. By this way, this shows to you that the document, the submittal items are engineers scope, and the cover sheet itself, which is here, it is head of department scope, and the last decision comes from the head of the department. As you see, as mentioned before by Mr. Francesco, that you can put your comments here, your signature, for example, but of course you need to download it before. You need to download the document before. So if you work it from BCM, that's no use because it will not be saved. So you need to download it in the desktop, for example, or the swap folder or shape folder, whatever, and you have the document here, desktop. Now, as engineer, you want to give your comments here on this document. So you need, for example, to sign and put your signature, double click on it, then escape to release the signature. You need to insert your comments if you have comments, of course, to take it and mention what are the documents you have, and press escape to release. Then you need to put the stamp, go to the stamps, choose the stamp which you want to use it, and press. You can resize the stamp as you like, double click or then escape. At this moment if you save it, it will ask you save. It will be saved, but you have another problem, that still the stamps and the text without the signature. Of course, signature now it's okay, but as you see, can be edited. So what you will do, you will print it again as a PDF. You need to use the PDF printer. For example, PDF